Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
I brought a Precon because it's actually similar to a deck that I already built, my Kramicon deck. And I want to see if this one has any good things to just shift over to my other Planeswalker heavy one. So Commodore Guff is a Planeswalker that can be your commander, and he does command things from the Planeswalker zone. We'll see how he does.
So according to our house rule, we are all three going to take you out immediately.
Yes. This is from Modern Horizons. This is from Modern Horizons 3 or Commander.
Oh, so it's overpowered Commander deck,
It's busted as shit. It was from the cycle that had Slivers, Eldrazi, and High Fives or some shit.
I don't remember what it was.
Back shots. Teach, what are you doing?
Back shots.
I need to look into that Precon now. What up, Batman? It's your boy Teach.
Woo-hoo!
Tonight I'm coming in hot
Yeah.
with Silumgar and Garuda. Dual decks.
Oh, he's gonna mill us out?
Yeah, maybe.
Shit.
This is my retooled Silumgar deck with Garuda as the companion, so only even costed cards. I really liked the way I played, the deck played, I should say, the very first time I ran this, and I haven't brought it back again. I made some final touches to the deck, still wanting to keep in the theme of stealing or copying other people's stuff. But with the added strategy of Garuda potentially just milling everybody out as soon as I play it. So, a deck that used to have no win con in it intentionally, now kind of has one, but still keeping in the theme of stealing your shit. Nelson, what do you got?
I'm here, and I brought back Seheeli the Gifted, because I haven't played this deck in a long time, and I like it. And I'm going to watch Teach mill away all my big shit.
Okay.
Chris is in there.
Who are you? What are you playing?
That's
true. That's true.
I brought a new deck tonight. Woo!
Yeah.
Jenova, Ancient Calamity, Sephiroth's Mommy. Black-green, 1/1 counters. A couple other little sub-themes in there. She is a 1/5 for 4. Her creature type is Alien. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to Jenova's power on up to one other target creature. That creature becomes a mutant in addition to its other types. Ooh. Whenever a mutant you control dies during your turn, you draw cards equal to its power.
Be kind of a fun card to shove in a Fallout mutant.
I did not go out of my way to pick up any Fallout nor TMNT mutants.
Oh yeah, they probably.
I think I have one. I think I have one printed mutant in here and one card with the word changeling. I don't want to be that guy. So
I didn't get to that part of Final Fantasy VII yet.
So
which guy am I?
The changelings count for everything, so they count for deck building.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
All right, so I will draw for turn, and I will play this land in defense mode and pass the turn.
Nice, I like that. Well, you never said that before. Why is this the first time?
Why is it the guy who's never played Yu-Gi-Oh that said it?
I've also never played Yu-Gi-Oh!
Island. Pass.
Ooh, that's attack mode. Keep your eyes out, boys.
I will draw.
I'm coming for you.
Meant to mention at the top that I started a card short. I mulliganed it. I'm going to Bajukabog. I'm going to Bajukabog the Precon, because fuck you.
Oh!
That's
right. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play this Silver Bluff Bridge in defense mode. And then,
the joke's
not
over.
at all. Yeah, not at all. And then I will pass the turn to Chris.
Draw for turn. Land will be a forest. Tap 2 mana. And I will cast Bristly Bill, Spine Sower.
Oh, shit. I like Bristly
2/2 for 2 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. And for 5 mana, I can double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature I control.
You do not get to take advantage of, because this is a weird rules interaction, you don't get to take advantage of that landfall ability unless you yell yeehaw.
Oh, it must be in the errata.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's horrible text.
It's what the cowboy hat means.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a set symbol. That's rules text.
God damn it, Nelson. That was good.
We're going to play a Mystic Gate.
Did I spoil it? Yeah, that's Sephiroth's mom for you? I mean, genetically. Like, she didn't birth him, but...
Did I spoil his mom for you genetically?
Sephiroth didn't come out.
I spoiled a lot of people's moms genetically.
Go teach.
That fucking Sonic playmat is really funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That made me laugh pretty hard.
Which one was that?
It said, board wipe all you want, it won't unbang your mom.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to pay 2 life to have Water Grave enter untapped, and I will cast a Jet Medallion. Black spells cost 1 less. Go nuts.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Land for turn will be an island. I'll pay 2. I'll cast Liquid Metal Torque. Go, Chris.
Another favorite card of mine.
Yep, that's a good one.
Draw.
You like all the good cards. Weird.
What to do here? Land for the turn will be a Restless Cottage, which will enter tapped. Don't want to do that.
Chris is electing to use his first do-over.
Yep. My only do-over. Hardened Scales.
Say Harden?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Then Restless Cottage.
He's on tilt. He's on tilt.
Sitting too close to Nelson. The shit's contagious.
His second do-over.
This is coming.
All his brain blood ran into his heart on scale.
So that'll be 2 1/1 counters on Bristlyville. One from the landfall, the second one from the Hardened Scales. Yeah!
There it is.
I will not be doing that all day.
Second do-over of the game.
Third do-over. Oh!
Siege, attack for 4.
I'll kill you.
Faster.
Untap. Draw. We have heroes getting excited over there. My land will be a rugged prairie. And then we will go blue to get a double white. Use a white to get a double white for an Oath of Gideon. When it enters the battlefield, I get 2 core ally creature tokens. And since I am electing to play a precon, I might fucking have the tokens. Nope.
Yes, you do. They gotta be in there.
Okay. They're on the back sides of usable tokens. Ball. Go teach go.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Land for turn will be a Drowned Catacomb. Untapped because of my Island Song.
Oh, I'm sorry. The second part of Oath of Gideon is each planeswalker controlled enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter, a const.
I'm going to summon the Intellect Devourer. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand until Intellect Devourer leaves the battlefield. I can play lands and cast spells from among those cards. If I cast a spell this way, I can spend mana, so mana. Feed me, Seymours. Hell yeah. Island. Give me the blue player Island. Thanks, bud.
Are they just exiled
forgot,
if
yeah,
your
you're not
creature
mono
leaves
black,
play?
are you?
Or do they come back
No,
to
they
us?
come back. Giles Phoenix. And Host of the Hereafter. Two things I don't know what they are, so I will read them during Nelson's turn. Go.
Nelson's turn.
Alright, untap. Upkeep and draw. Land for turn will be a mountain.
Sorry, that was reading Giles Phoenix, not what you were doing.
He's giving you permission. That's alright.
I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to cast Joyra, Weatherlight Captain.
That's alright.
3/3. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I draw a card. Go, Chris.
Alright, I will untap. Draw for turn.
What's that Phoenix do? I just realized I wasn't going to be playing it anytime soon.
3/3 Flying Haste for 5. When it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, copy the next loyalty ability you activate this turn. When you activate it, you may choose new targets. Whenever you cast a planeswalker spell, you may return Giles Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Nice.
My land for the turn will be a Greyhaven. The Greyhavens. When it enters battlefield, scry 1. I'm going to put that on the bottom. That will be 2 1/1 counters on Bristlyville.
Yo, he's bristling.
But his he has not hollowed.
I did it once. That is all you're getting. I will cast my commander.
Chanel, you want to roll that thing down to 3 counters, please?
We'll fix it in post.
We do have the clip. We just need to splice it in now.
I will move to combat. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to Jenova's power on up to one other target creature, so I cannot target herself. So that will be 2 more counters on Bill.
Quote your daughter, bruh.
Well, some way to... He is also now a mutant. That's a mutant token. Surprised you didn't know that.
That's what the hat's for.
Nelson.
Okay.
Swing at you for 8.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking 8. Ow!
Never gonna language wire.
That was the hope.
I'd like to use her once.
Bastard.
Untap. Keep. What does Guff do? Do I wanna roll a counter to another target? Fair enough. Land of the turn will be Interplanar Beacon. Whenever I cast a Planeswalker spell, I gain a life. And then I can pay 1 and tap this for 2 mana of different colors to cast Planeswalker spells. So it is like another Mystic or Rugged or whatever. And we'll go ahead and pay 4 in various combinations and colors for a Commodore Guff. Enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters. I'm gonna have to steal dice. I am so ill prepared. So it'll enter with 6 because I have Hardened Gideon. Little prepared. Anyway, so enters with 6. He has at the beginning of my end step put a loyalty counter on another target planeswalker I control. For +1, I create a 1/1 red wizard creature token that taps for a red mana that I can only use to cast planeswalker spells.
That's cool.
Or -3, I draw X cards and he deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of planeswalkers I control.
Nice.
We're gonna click him up to 7.
Oh, here, get you another one.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna create a wizard.
Red mana dorks.
Red
I like it.
Mandorks.
They are starting to print more of them.
Pass to teach. They are.
Guff's the guy with the book, right? Who
Yes.
wrote
Yeah.
shit.
Well, his book has all of
Or, yeah, that's
history
it. That's
written
it.
in
You
it.
guys don't know this, but Yawgmoth's gonna win.
Past, present, future. Yeah, he was a real dick. And
Yeah.
then finally he's like, fine, I'll erase some stuff in my book. Assholes. Making me change my story.
Land for turn will be Nelson's Island. Spell for turn will be the Copy Crook. I may have Copy Crook enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it has, whenever this creature attacks, it connives. I'm going to have Copy Crook enter the battlefield as Intellect Devourer.
This game's getting dumb.
Each opponent exiles a card from their hand until Copy Crook leaves the battlefield. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Ooh, good one. Fury Harms? Fuck.
Fury car.
Fury Harm.
Calm.
I got a land and a chalice and a Vincent Valentine. Ooh, everything's coming up Copy Crook.
It's coming up Fury car.
I am going to move to combat. And I think I want to attack Guff for 2.
Okay. I'm gonna show.
Yep.
Okay. My core ally.
Last turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
It could be Coralie.
Draw.
Maybe the space is just bad.
Coralie.
Coralie.
Land for turn will be a mountain.
My Coralie wizard.
One down, 5 to go.
Alright. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast a Thought Vessel. That will draw me a card from Joyra.
You only hate bad cards.
I'm gonna
this is fine.
pay 4, and I'm gonna cast Perforos, God of the Forge.
Okay, sir.
That is a legendary spell, so he's historic. I will draw from Joyra. And pass my turn to Chris.
Hey, baby, what does land do?
Untap.
Reveal amount of planets. I can't do that.
That's why I gave it to you. Because I can't do that either.
Draw for turn.
I'll be good.
Land for the turn will be a forest. It will trigger Bristly Bill. I'll put 2 1/1 counters on my commander. Then I will move to combat. Jenova's power is now 3, so it'll be 3 1/1 counters.
Probably 4 1 counts.
Yeah, well, 4 with the hardened scales, correct.
For my watch, my stress levels are high. I'm probably worried about my planeswalker.
This is my quarterly.
This is thoroughly. Yeah, ever since my watch updated, it now lets me know when it's like, hey, you doing okay? But no, fucking leave me alone.
I can't do
Stress
that.
indicator to my watch. Now I'm curious.
I shouldn't have moved to combat. Alright.
My watch did that when I was shoveling last week.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you can Sam suck
watch
my
is-
dick.
You're about to die.
How big are the intellect devourers, and does anything happen if they make contact with my face?
No.
No.
Okay.
But when they leave the battlefield,
Yeah, we get our shit
Cards
back.
back in your hand.
Alright, I'll move to combat. Schreiber is a 3/3.
Yep.
Jenova will swing at Nelson. Bristly Bill will go at Commodore Guff.
Yes.
Does Bristly William have a...
Whistly William.
Yeah, so
No
this is
form of
fun.
evasion. Can be chumped.
Okay, I will Coralium.
Okay.
I will not block.
So 3 commandy dammies.
My 3-month-old just called you a bitch.
I think she did.
And second main phase, I should have done this in the first place. I will
First
cast.
phase.
Yep. Cast Vraska joins up. When it enters the battlefield, put a death touch counter on each creature you control. Can I have?
Got that counter.
Do you have some other kind of dice that I to differentiate from mine? Mine are all the same colors. Yeah, that'll work. I can just do that. That'll be fine.
Where's the death touch
Yeah.
counter go?
What is
It goes on each
So his first
each creature I control.
You're lucky I stole 2 of those.
I have so many of those bracelets from that day. Pass turn.
My daughter was convinced that leprechauns come to our house and leave presents for St. Patrick's Day.
That makes sense.
And I kept telling her that I've never heard of that in my life. And then we come to find out that she was thinking of St. Nick, which I never celebrated as a child.
Okay.
And I also didn't know about. And now the running thing in my house is I hate St. Nick because he breaks into our house at night and plays with our shoes. And now I have the brilliant idea of every year setting up traps for St. Nick that he just elusively gets out of.
A giant rat trap that has one of your shoes in it.
I'm thinking like laundry baskets set up, like
Yeah.
propped up before bedtime with yardsticks.
Mhm.
And then in the morning they're sprung, but everything's still in the shoes.
Talisman.
That son of a bitch! He did it again!
We're gonna click up Guff to create another wizard.
Saint Nick, damn you!
Damn you, Niklaus. We're gonna use
I'm all in on this hating St. Nick.
this wizard and these 2 and this one for a J-Sucker
No!
thought. Teej, you want to mark me up 2 life because I didn't get my 1 for Commodore Guff coming into play
From the beacon.
from the interplanar beacon.
Yep.
Yes. So because of Gideon's oath, he will enter with 5. Till my next turn, whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks me, it gets -1/-0 until the end of the turn. Drop the fuck it. We're gonna -3 Jace. Reveal the top 3 cards of my library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into my hand, the other on the bottom of my library in any order. Chris.
You are an opponent.
You are an opponent.
I've never seen this thing. Just select a player, choose a player. Oh, that's not great.
Yeah, that's the other commander for this deck.
Like, not great for us. Like, that seems good.
3/3 for 3 flying Vigilance Elemental Cat. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose a Planeswalker type until the end of the turn. Whenever you activate an ability of that type, copy the abilities. Choosing new copy, or choosing new targets for those abilities. Yeah, 3/3 for 3 with only 2 keywords. Mediocre.
You have to make the font smaller for that one.
So my options are Narset and a Plains or Big Ol' Kitty. Meow. We're gonna take Big Ol' Kitty, and we're gonna put Narset and Plains on the bottom.
Tig ol' kitty.
Tig ol'. Okay. That will be it for me. Go Teach.
Untap.
The other half of Vraska joins up is whenever a legendary creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Okay.
I forgot to read the whole thing.
Sure.
I do that.
No,
If you're a long-time subscriber,
Yeah.
you're aware.
You know, I stop when I
When convenient
get tired.
or distracted.
Land for turn will be Darkwater Catacombs. I am going to cast Nelson's Everflowing Chalice. Nelson's giving me all the presents today.
Don't you forget it.
I will kick it twice, so it enters with 2 charge counters.
Well, now I don't care if his intellect devours live or die, because all my shit's on his board now.
Then I will spend 3 mana to put Gyruda into my hand from the command zone.
Yeah.
So it begins.
That'll be it for me, go Nelson.
What does Gyruda do?
When Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under my control.
That's right, Libby. I remember now. Thank you.
Alright, untap, upkeep,
Oh,
and
good.
draw. 4, 5, 6 mana available.
You get a little trigger happy with that Purpose out.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Not loud. Nelson, what you doing?
Banking.
Drang.
I'm gonna pay 4 and I'm gonna cast Seheeli. Let's see.
Trigger?
Put her there. Yeah, trigger from Joyra. Draw. Could I borrow 2 Chris dice? Please.
Teach us dice too, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, but if we all borrow from Chris, we know
Here.
where they all go.
there we go.
You can't use those are my casino dice.
You want a casino?
Yeah.
Your 1/14th Chippewa balls?
Nope.
Alright.
100% white. That's
I'm
how I
going
wanted it.
to plus Seheeli up
That is how
1.
white works.
And I'm going to create a Tom Servo token, which I'll get out of my bag later. I'm going to play a mountain as my land for the turn.
I think I'm going to get you a present and get you some really cool Tom Servo tokens from somewhere. Because you use them.
I've
quite a bit.
never seen them before, but now I need them. I'm going to pay 3 and I'm going to cast Inspiring Statuary. So now my non-artifact spells have improvise,
Improvise, yeah.
and then I will draw from Joyra.
Teach, I could use some more cards in my hand.
All right,
Could you kill your things?
I will then
Willingly.
pass my turn to Chris and find my token box.
Alright. Untap.
Nelson, you want to flip that light switch? I just realized the fan is on and it doesn't need to be.
Forgot about this.
I also forgot about that.
That poor disfigured frog. There. here, slightly less glare on Chris's cards.
That frog's a dick.
Oh, shit.
I will go to combat. That will be 3 1/1 counters that can... 4 1/1 counters that can only go on Bristly Bill. Because I have no more creatures. Bristly Bill will go at Tej. Jenova will go at Nelson.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. When Thomas came into play, each of my opponents takes 2 damage as well.
Yes.
Huh?
Forgot about that.
Performance.
Right now.
I'm down to 40.
Bristly Bill is currently at 16-16.
What's coming at me? Your commander?
Yes. A 3/7.
A 3/7 death
I'm
touch?
going to block with the copy
Okay.
to like about
Sounds great.
trample.
No trample.
No trample. And Jenova's coming at
Nelson.
Nelson just.
Alright, I'll chump.
Okay.
Okay.
Give back my
You get Vincent's-
snarl.
You get back your land.
Whatever it may
Which
be.
doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
It's just a land.
Second post-combat. I will cast Shortcut to Mushrooms. When this enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control.
I'm thinking Chris is playing a counters deck.
Some got counters. Post of Hereafter gets counters.
I will make Bristly Bill the ring bearer, so that'll be number 1. Ring bearer is legendary, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. So,
Okay.
You can borrow this, but I need it back.
that's cool. I forgot
Isn't
to
it?
put mine in my bag.
Nice.
I bought it specifically because I was using a ring bearer in a deck once and never did it.
I have a gold silicon ring as well that I have to keep with all my trinkets, but I forgot to grab it.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Pass turn. Mine does not have the Elvish script. You're correct.
I have mine from Lord of the Rings Risk somewhere.
That's cool.
Probably Nichols' house.
Same, yeah.
Where my Lord of the Rings Risk
Untap
is
these go off.
for like 10 years.
Land for the turn will be Fury Calm Snarl.
Hmm.
It'll enter tapped because I can't.
How did you save
I
it?
don't know. A seething locus of revenge. No, it's
Pronunciation level
Reverend Rage.
impossible.
So each of these tap because I can't show you any lands. I will tap this wizard for a red, and then I will pay 5 more for a Chandra Awakened Inferno.
Ew.
She will enter with 7 of Chris's loyalty counter dice. Can't be countered. Anyway, then I can do 3 to each non-elemental creature token, or each non-elemental creature. I
You
will
should probably do that.
Yeah, I will click her to.
I'm not the threat
8,
here.
9. Each opponent gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 1 damage to you. We'll have
Yeah.
that.
I found the best way to do that is just you put dice on it. equal to how many
So 1.
emblems exist. Because those stack up.
Yeah. Then...
Source. Or else the Avenger.
I'm sorry. No,
Narrative.
that's fair. I'm going to click up Jace until my next turn whenever a creature attacks. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, it gets -1, -0 until the end of the turn.
Take that, Bruce Bill.
Take that, you son of a bitch! And we're going to click Guff down from 8 to 5. I'm going to draw X cards, and he will deal 2 damage. So I'm going to draw 2, and he will deal 2 to each opponent. 2 is the number of... 3.
Yeah.
I thought it was other planeswalkers.
Nope.
Am I also forgetting his fucking thing of at the beginning of my end step, put a load counter on another target planeswalker I control. So I'm going to draw 3. You guys all take 3.
Opponents, 1, 2, 3.
6.
Siege's at 29, Nelson's at 26. Chris, you're at 35.
Then I will go to my end step and click Chandra to 10. Go teach.
At the beginning of my upkeep, there's one from Chandra's emblem.
You have so many cards in hand over there. God.
I know,
Tap upkeep.
because I drew 3.
Draw.
There's so many.
Nelson, I think I'm jealous.
You have to give that to Nelson.
Mom said.
Mike said. Last return is a snow-covered plains.
I was really trying to make this game go fast. Could you guys stop blocking? That'd be great. Mom said.
I tried, it doesn't work. No one listens.
Mom said you gotta let me hit you back. Was that traumatic? Should I have not have said that?
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kick this ever-flowing chalice 3 times.
Jeez.
I said kick it out.
I've done kicked it out.
I am then going to spend 5 mana. Thank you, Jet Medallion, to cast Dragonlord Silumgar. And I'm going to gain control of Bristly Bill.
Now make him eat it.
I have a response.
Eat our mistakes.
Going to cast Bombadil's Song. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn.
Fuck!
The ring tempts you.
What are you targeting?
Bristly Bill.
Okay, just making sure. He didn't declare. He didn't declare a target. He just said he had a response.
Fine.
My ring is now up to level 2. Level 2 ring.
Shit.
Whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card.
Oh.
How far until full speed?
4.
Max speed?
4. It is speed.
Full bearer.
Yeah.
What else?
Max bearer. All right, untap.
Magic's dumb now.
Yeah. Mario Kart, Lord of the Rings. How fast can they get to Mount Doom? Upkeep. I take 1 from Chandra.
Yes.
And then I draw.
Bombadil's Song.
Bombadil's Song. I'm going to plus Seheeli up 1 to create Thomas.
Ugh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, you say?
Purpose trigger?
Yes. Servo will trigger Perforos.
Oh, whoop. I did that wrong.
You take 2 every time you cast a creature. Or a creature comes into play under your control.
I thought I hit the old opponent's button. I must have missed it with my fat finger. Where's my keys?
So here's a question. So he's an artifact creature,
Yeah.
so he can't attack, but does statuary let him tap, though?
Yes.
Because he's... Okay.
Yes.
All right, just making sure. Thank you.
Because I believe it says the word help.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. Read improvise. Tell me it doesn't say help.
No, it does, but that's not the reason.
Okay.
I don't know. Sounds good to me.
Listen here, fucko. Look me in the eye and say that word doesn't have H-E-L-E.
Pay 9 for Darksteel Forge.
Shit's indestructible.
Artifacts I control have indestructible. As a legendary spell. Or, yeah, historic spell, sorry. So I will draw.
Don't like that.
I will. It's still 3, yes, we're still not a creature. I'll pass the turn.
You don't want to swing Joyra through it.
I need a blocker.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding from the ears now. It's gonna be the eyes real soon.
Because of the audacity.
How fucking you want him so bad? Fucking how?
Land for the turn will be a Rogue's Passage.
Rag.
Oh boy.
I will put the counter on Jenova from Bristly Bill's trigger, which will double it. She's up to 4 counters.
Did you take one from your emblem?
He did not.
I did not. Sorry, I forgot about the emblem.
I also forgot. I don't know why, but I feel like it's my responsibility personally to keep track of that Chandra Awakening Inferno emblem, only because I utilize them myself.
Yeah.
It's gotta be some sort of mansplaining.
I've
done this before, guys.
Listen here, lady.
Do it my way.
I know how your girl emblem actually resolves. The worst part of my brain just went, she gives everyone cramps.
I'll move to combat. Genova's power is now 5, so that'll be 6 1/1 counters going on Bristly Bill. You know what would be great? An additional creature.
I know you have 4 open mana and a creature that you could. Can you kill me? 18, 22, 22? Well, pretty fucking close.
It is pretty
Never
close.
left joy.
Well,
I couldn't with the Rogue's Passage.
Yeah.
He's got 4 open mana.
Yeah, he needs that to cast spells.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack. Nelson with Bristly Bill.
So, Bristly Bill will get -1/-1
Yep.
until the end of the turn.
As will Jenova.
It's alright.
Okay.
I'm just...
So I will attack Schnell for 4 commander damage
Okay.
and 21 non-commander damage coming at Nelson. When he attacks, that will trigger the ring. I draw a card, then discard a card.
Okay, hold on. What's his total power? Because Joyra might not be able to block him.
22. She's 21, 22.
Alright, I will block with Joyra.
I will block with a wizard.
I will discard.
I was really trying to bait him into attacking me, you guys.
Yeah.
Because I'd be willing to bet he forgot Silumgar and Death Touch.
So you blocked with Joyra, you blocked with
A wizard
the
token.
Okay. Second main. Azusa.
Yeah, it's another creature.
It is.
Oh, shit.
Best turn.
Okay. I'll tap. During my upkeep, I don't have an emblem.
Nope.
Draw.
I know because I played it.
Nah, you might not know it. Karn's Bastion will be my land for the turn. It proliferates. You probably never heard of it.
Did your boyfriend gonna do that?
Maybe. Are you my boyfriend?
I got a bone to pick with your boyfriend. It's
I've
called
seen-
Universes Beyond.
I've seen that movie.
Me too.
Boyfriend's bone.
Sarkon, the Masterless.
Scam.
I gain a life, putting me at 39. Whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker I control, each dragon that I control deals 1 damage to that creature.
I play that card too much.
Good, tell him how to run it. I don't
So
think
what you gotta do now?
What you might not understand.
Turn planeswalkers into dragons?
No. Fucking. Guff is gonna click up and create a fresh wizard.
Fresh.
Keep that fodder handy.
Jace is gonna go down on these 3 cards.
Ooh.
Nelson, please
All right.
create 2 piles.
Talisman of Progress, Myriad Landscape, and Spark Shaper Visionary. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose any number of target planeswalkers you control. Until end of turn, they become a 3/3 blue bird creature. They become, not a, they become 3/3
They
blue
become
bird
library
creature
you control.
with flying hexproof, and whenever this creature deals crambat damage to a player, screw 1. It doesn't really matter how I'm assuming you're just going to
It does.
take
He's gonna
yeah,
take
because
that.
you're going to take
I
that.
don't know.
And then there.
Oh, it's a creature. 0/5 Felliger. Okay. Chandra's gonna go to 12. Everyone gets another one of those sweet, sweet emblems.
God dang it.
Crunch.
Sarkon is gonna go down to 3, and I'm gonna get a dragon.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Then, so wizard. We jaced, we emblemed, we sarkened. I want to drop this thing. At the end of my turn, I will put a loyalty counter on another target planeswalker I control. I will put that uponst. Oh, thanks. I got you, Ladybug. You live in the carpet now. Smushed. We're gonna click up Sarkon to 4. That will be it for me. Go ahead, Teej, and take 2.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Land for turn will be a snow-covered island. I will have this Everflowing Gems. 2 islands. We'll cast Garuda. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards.
I needed that quantify.
With an even mana value from among them onto the battlefield under my control.
God damn it.
I have 1 creature and it's an odd CMC.
I have no creatures. I have land, Jace Mirror, land, Talisman.
I got Clever Impersonator, Thieving Skydiver, Mindstone, and City as well.
Pongify, Lithoform Engine, Mountain, and Portal to Phyrexia.
Alright, I'm gonna get Clever Impersonator and have it enter as Garuda.
Fine, I won't read mine.
Go again.
Fuck me, I guess.
I thought you went first.
No, I just told you I didn't have one.
Oh.
What do you
Well,
got? What do we get? I want to know.
Yeah, I see a soul ring in there.
Yeah, Rayhan, Last of the Abzan, Maximum Overdrive.
That's a
Dark
Stephen
Fork.
King movie.
It is.
What is that doing in your graveyard?
Because it's put a 1/1 counter on target creature, gains Death Touch, and indestructible until end of turn.
Okay, hold on.
That's a good card.
Wizards needs to reprint Maximum Overdrive.
Yes, they
But
do.
With the green
The
goblin
goblin
because
mask on the
Spider-Man is a thing now.
Yeah,
Yep.
right? Oh
I'd
my
buy
God.
that card.
Dark War Pathway and a Soul Ring.
I hate magic.
Nelson, what did you hit on the second go round?
Yeah, second go around.
Second go around.
Yeah, we're going infinite here if Teej gets
It's not
those.
Thank
infinite.
God that's
From
odd.
why
so
is it
far.
triggering multiple times?
So,
So, my even converted mana cost was Clever Impersonator.
Oh, the clone
Yes.
stuff.
don't you have to put Clever Impersonator in play?
Yes, and then it dies to the
Oh.
living.
Okay, gotcha.
You have 2 options for me.
You whiffed on me, thank you.
You want to read our stuff?
Basalt Monolith, Darksteel Colossus, Mountain, and Great Furnace.
Seheeli, Sublime Artificer. Silent Arbiter is an option for you. Semester's End is not, and Grateful Apparition is.
I will be revealing the Colossus that was revealed and shuffling it back in my mouth.
I really wanted this card. This would have really helped me freaking go off. Damn it. Undergrowth Stadium, Communal Brewing, Golem Patient Plotter, and Yawgmoth Thran Physician.
I got a Dimir Signet, a Dance of the Dead, a Flesh Duplicate, and Lazav Dimir Mastermind. I'm going to grab Flesh Duplicate. Which is gonna
I was going to say, we can't even respond to this because it's part of the active or the.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Flesh Duplicate's going to enter as a copy of Gyruda.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Court of Lochthwain, Shire Terrace, Sakashima Student.
There it is.
Notion Thief, the one game changer.
Impact Tremors, Phyrexian Metamorph. Shit. Mountain, and Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh.
Overgrown Tomb, Malakir Rebirth, Witch King of Angmar,
Ooh, that's a good one.
and Drana, Liberator of Malakir.
Another good one.
Plains, Gideon, Mountain, Spark Double. Spark Double, do it.
Yeah, it would.
So
Then
would
you have to
Phyrexian
use-
Metamorph.
And it's a-
I've used my own.
And it's a non-legendary copy.
That actually is a good point.
Yep.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
I was going to get Spark Double anyway, but that's actually a really good point. I'm going to take Spark Double. It's going to the battlefield as a copy.
I just assumed he knew. He's
Gyruda,
better than me at this game.
We go again.
But it gets a +1/+1 counter and.
Isn't legendary.
Alright.
Yeah.
Urza's Saga, Vandal Blast, Counterspell, and Foundry Inspector.
Bajuka Bog, Swamp, Thought Vessel, and Lightning Greaves.
Command Tower, Elspeth, Norn Xanax Mountain.
Phantasmal Image.
Image,
And
Stunt Double,
That's good when he goes through 2, because
Right.
then maybe he'll
Darkness Crystal,
fucking
Mortuary
peter
Mouth.
out.
There are only 19 of them in the deck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's it?
Yep. We're going again! Oh, wait. Hold on. It's not legendary.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta keep it. I'm gonna get a Stunt Double. And I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Talisman of Creativity, Storm the Vault, Skull Clamp, Sulphur Falls.
Oh, crap.
There it is.
Crap!
There you whiffed, finally.
Yeah. Reliquary Tower, Kodama of the East Tree, Beast Within, and a Rampant Growth.
You see Kodama. Do
Yeah.
you have anything that was eaten?
Yeah.
Somehow clones.
Damn it.
I have a Storm the Vault. It has to be a creature, though, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't have any.
Temple of Epiphany, Wanderer, Island, Oath of Victory.
Yeah, I'm getting Kodama.
Yeah. Hey, somebody should be able to play Mattois, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under my control, if it wasn't put on the battlefield with this ability, I may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from my hand onto the battlefield.
You have a clone in your hand? You
Partner.
start this all over again?
Partner.
Sorry,
You gotta say
that's
he,
Partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a deck idea. Thunder Junction only, unless it says partner. No, but that's a you.
Oh, God.
If you're anything like me, that idea is now trapped in your brain until you do it.
Okay, continuing on. I'm going to play a Knight's Whisper.
I'm gonna Swords Kodama in response.
Okay, fair.
I know, I just...
No, you got that's a great play.
This feels like the time to do it now that I can.
Yep.
Its controller gains life equal to its power. That's you this time.
I gain 6 life. There, it saves out.
Again, I didn't want to pull a trigger because I'm like, I don't think I can respond to Garuda's thing because it puts the card into play as part of the resolution of the original ability, so there's no stack check.
You could have done it in response to the trigger.
The first trigger.
But,
Or any of the triggers.
Any of the trigger.
But it would still come into play as a copy, though, wouldn't it? Because it enters as a copy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm saying there was an opportunity for you to get rid of Garuda.
Well, but not to stop the cycle.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got it.
It doesn't matter if I get rid of Garuda if I don't stop the cycle. That's what I can't respond to break.
Alright, I will draw 2.
I lose 2.
I lost the 2.
You're supposed to draw 2 first.
I played a land.
He just
because that's how
DQ'd. He doesn't know this, but I actually run Knight's Whisper, so I know how it
It's
works.
true, it's true. Reading the card explains the card. It tells you how to resolve the card.
Alright. Alright.
It's not the same as Sign in Blood.
That'll be it for me. Go, Nelson.
Yowza. Alright, untap. I will take 2
Yeah.
Shandy damage on my upkeep. And I will draw for the turn. Alright, let's see. Land per turn will be.
How big are Gyrudas? 5 6s?
Shivan Reef.
6
This one is a
6s.
7/7.
Only one flyer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's by Kadama.
I didn't.
Nope, you nailed it. Right is West Tree.
Oh, West Tree.
He's the
It's an
east.
asshole
He's the
depending on
east.
where
Yeah.
He's the east tree.
All right, I'm gonna.
The west
plus-
tree is the 3 mana one.
I'm gonna
that-
plus
West Tree's his
Seheeli.
asshole, because he's facing east.
I'm gonna plus Seheeli up to 7. The next spell I cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each artifact I control as I cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna pay 4.
Eldrazi time.
1, 2.
No. Don't do it. Think of the children. Think of my mom's children.
4. And I'm gonna cast Kozilek, Butcher of Truth.
Yeah, which
When I cast it, I will draw 4 cards. Annihilator 4. When it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles their graveyard into their library. Kozilek will trigger Perforos, so you'll each take 2.
down to 37.
Chris is at 30. Sean's at 37. Teacher's at 28.
I don't like it.
No, not even a little.
Alright. I'm gonna pay a red, and I'm gonna cast Blasphemous Act, dealing 13 damage to each creature.
Chris. Response.
Why would Chris respond? His big guy stays big.
Yeah, but he should respond anyway.
I don't have a response.
No response.
No response. Alright, Intellect of Ours dead. You get your Phoenix. Oh! You get your host.
Alright. Kozilek will die, and then I'm gonna shuffle my graveyard into my library. Will that
You can now
matter?
do something about Bristly Bill, though, right?
How big's Bruce's though?
No, I can't do anything with person.
No.
He was a 22/22 with now he has 13 damage on him.
So it's still 22.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that first. Sorry.
Nelson, you win here?
No. I knew I could get rid of Bill, but I was trying to stop Teej from being able to just mill us all out on his turn.
That's fair. The thing about companions is they're not commanders, so it's in my graveyard.
Didn't like his board state.
My board state
My
hurts.
board state hurts.
Get it back unless I have any more.
Okay.
Answer the dead effects.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You need any more?
6. Alright. I'm gonna pay 4,
I think you're right, Nelson.
and I'm gonna cast a Solemn Simulacrum,
Peripherals.
Peripherals trigger, and then Solemn Trigger. When it enters, I may search for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped. We're gonna grab.
And you took your Chandra damage, no?
Silent.
You did.
Not take a shot.
I said I did.
I did not mark it.
Oh, I saw he was at 25.
I
wasn't
thought I
he?
was at 25.
Then I did mark it and forgot. I
Yeah.
will believe everyone else.
Yeah. I checked
There's
and
actually 18
Yeah, because
Chandra
I was at
something.
25 because
Yeah.
you could have had me at 3 and then you
Yep.
could have killed me with a Guff trigger if you made the thing unblockable.
Alright. Yes, that math checks out. Alright.
Son, I don't like what
All
I'm
right.
listening to. Indestructible artifacts, you say?
Yarp.
Mm.
I'm going to pay 1 and I'm going to cast my favorite card in Magic that's not Royal Assassin.
Planes.
Elixir of
Oh,
Immortality.
okay.
No, Plays is a card I forget about more
Yeah.
than anything else in Magic. Elixir of Immortality. 1, 2, 3 artifacts. Alright, I think that was a good enough turn.
Beer is out of itself.
We'll see what happens. Roll the dice. Go ahead, Chris. Oh, fuck.
Is that Futurama?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Shit.
It's like the power cream or whatever the hell the stuff that gives them superpowers.
Yeah. That's right.
My ointment is out of itself.
That's right.
Give me that quantify.
No, he's looking at me. Don't worry.
I'm looking at mana values on things. How many things have mana value 2 or less?
Talisman?
Elixir,
Yeah, but-
Thought Vessel, Liquid Metal
Yeah,
Core.
but your things are indestructible.
Oh. Didn't know that mattered. Sorry.
It does matter for this.
One
Teach has-
medallion and my
Teach
2
has
chalices.
So you have-
flowing or ever-flowings.
So 3, 4...
That'd
And
be
you have a
lot.
talisman?
That would have hurt
Yeah.
Teach.
It's got destructible.
Yeah.
Not
It would blow up all my stuff too, though.
Probably not worth it.
Bristly.
It would also destroy Bristly.
Oh, it's worth it. You should do it.
Yeah.
Look at my mana rocks. I'm the threat.
Oh, I didn't realize this. I forgot he's such a
Bristly's
low.
only a 2.
I forgot he's such a
yeah.
low CMC for what he does.
I know.
It's so fucking good.
I was saving my fucking swords for when Bristly came back at me, and then Teach existed. So,
Then Tej was born.
no one else had removal. Nelson thinks board wipes are removal, but we all see how that works.
Yeah, that didn't work. Removed everything but what we needed it to.
I just brushed Bristly Bale's beard.
I want to do that too. I can't do both. That does not do what I want it to do. 4. God. I hate, sorry, I
No, it's.
have a decision to make and I'm really unsure which one's the correct one.
I don't want to. You could just pass, make the decision later. Pass. Why decide today when you can delay?
It's a
He's
future
onto
Chris
something.
problem.
Yeah. I don't think Chris took his 2.
I didn't.
I did not, sorry.
I'm really failing at keeping track of this card I don't own but play in a different deck.
Yeah. And explain to me how it works and how I should be using it.
I'll recast my commander.
That
That doesn't blow up all Teach's
Yeah.
access to mana and discounts.
I will move
Listen,
to combat.
my one win con in the deck intentionally was Gyruda, and it's gone now.
Yep, I'm aware. Schnell, I will punch you with Bristly Bill.
I was talking to this.
Attack trigger,
Yeah.
I loot. Draw,
Loot, scoot,
discard. I will discard Calling Ritual. That's why I was looking at the mana values.
Okay, so how much am I down?
18, 19, 20, 4.
Is there a Jace effect or no?
No,
Okay.
but Bristly Bill takes 1 point of damage. No points of damage because Nelson killed my dragon.
He doesn't get. Oh no, because that's
No,
that's not a stat.
I did the other Jace thing.
Oof, down to 11.
So I took a lot and down to a little.
This is your fault. You played it for him.
Fast turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Untap.
Is 24 damage not enough to you?
Okay. Draw. Okay. So I need to decide how I'm going to do. If I'm going to do land up the turn. This tapped monastery mystic. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 16 damage to somebody if I just.
Oh, I did this.
Sarcon
I did make the
strike.
wrong. Stupid. I did make the wrong call. That's right.
He's stupid.
Yep. First time with the deck. We'll learn.
First time, long time.
Could draw. What's if I do that after?
Long time player, first time player.
Sorry, now I have to think about things.
Think you do.
Okay.
Part
I
do.
want that. Want that. So, we're gonna pay 5 for a Jaya's Phoenix. 3/3 Flying Haste. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, copy the next loyalty ability I activate this turn. When I activate it, I may choose new targets for the copy. Whenever I cast planeswalker spell, I may return it from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna throw down Narset, Parter of Veils. Jaya's Phoenix will go to my graveyard and then back to my. I'm sorry, does that?
That's alright.
This is the each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn.
Got it.
I'm assuming that's why Chris said.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, the most recent reason.
Well, to be fair,
Yep.
you have the means of unblockabling
Yeah.
killing me anyway. So, I could deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to each player. 5. And then I could attack Chris in the air for 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. That's 21. And then, hang on.
Got it.
22, 23, 24. And then he would just die in his turn because of the end. Probably going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, you hit me for
Oh, I noticed.
quite a bit.
Suddenly Chris turned into that dog from that meme. Everything's fine.
Yeah. So,
John Mulaney.
we are going to click up Sarkhan to 5.
What if I promise to not kill you?
You left me in a ditch, bleeding to death. Sarkhan is going to make all
That's
my
not killing
planeswalkers
you.
4/4. Yes. I'm going to go to combat. Chris, I'm swinging at you in the air for 16, 17, 18, 19.
That's way too much.
Only 2 out there.
This is what I did to you?
I'm a monster.
I've been doing this to people?
I'm not done. I'm done with combat.
Yeah.
So now I have my Jaya's Phoenix on my second main. Whenever I do a planeswalker thing, I can just copy it.
He's at 7. How are you getting him from? Oh, because you
'Cause
didn't do Guff yet.
I didn't do Guff,
Got it.
and I can do Guff twice now. Because if Guff is the next one I activate...
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do Guff twice.
Sounds like a sex move.
Yep.
What does
I'm gonna
Guff
1,
twice
2,
do?
3, 4, 5. So,
So,
twice,
10.
I'm going to draw 5, and he's going to deal 5 to each opponent.
Oh, so I'm dead.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you all take 10.
Did it. Chanel's at 11, Teacher's at 16, Nelson's at 13. We have a game.
We are back in the game. So that is Guff's activation. Jace is just going to click up. If somebody attacks me, they get -1, -0. Chandra's going to click up. You all get another emblem. She's at
Count 3.
14. Sarkhan activated already. Narset, if I wanted to, I could look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal a non-creature non-land from them, put them on. I'm tapped out and I have a mint full. Mostly trash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That never helps. So we will have no untapped creatures, so Nelson can just get me as much as he wants. Go to my
I have 3 power on board.
I know. I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to click up Sarkhan to 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarding. Arcane Signet, Izzet Signet, Boros Signet, Reliquary Tower, Island, Mobilized District, Urza's Ruinous Blast. Had I not played a land for the turn, I could drop that Reliquary Tower and then stop making decisions. Go Teach, go, take your 3.
Yep, untap, upkeep, 1, 2, 3. Off turn.
I was gonna go for Teach, but then you hit me so far.
I know. It's okay. I deserve it.
Land for turn will be Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. I will go 6, 7. I will tap my Chalice Eyes.
Chalices.
And blue and black. I will cast Dragonlord Silumgar. When it enters, I gain control of target creature or planeswalker for as long as I control it. I'm going to take Sarkhan.
No. It's tapped.
That's correct.
He's already activated.
That's for my turn. I'm going to -3 Sarkhan. To make a dragon token. No.
Oh, I guess I have to provide those too. You didn't take control of my token. You son of a bitch.
Absolutely. Quite honestly, that's it for my turn. Go Nelson.
Alright, I will be taking 3 on my upkeep as I untap here. Alright, your boy's not long for this world. Draw for the turn.
Nothing's over.
Okay, you took your 3?
Yep.
Yes, he
Okay,
did.
perfect.
Land for turn will be a
Sorry, I
mountain.
was reading and planning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Remember, you can't draw any more cards beyond what you draw for your first turn. Or at the beginning.
That is correct, because
Yes.
you're a narcissist.
Because you're a narcissist.
Because you're a fucking narcissist.
Oh, I love it.
Pretty
This is
good.
real good.
Pretty good in this deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot my shot.
You had 1 shot.
Shoot my
Yep.
Brutus Blast.
Shoot my load. Omniscience.
Oh, that's a good load.
Hell yeah.
He's been saving that
Response
load
from the blue players.
up. I'm tapped out, and I have no
I have
Sarkhan.
no response yet.
Yep. Okay. All right. I will be casting an Arcane Signet. Then I will be casting a Machine Pope.
Sheeple.
Mr. Duretti, the Scrap Savant. Then I will cast Kozilek, the Great Distortion. When it enters the battlefield, I don't draw because of Narset. He's a 12/12 menace, and I can discard a card with converted mana cost X. Counter target spell. Because it says you cannot...
Each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn.
Okay. Yep. So it does that, and then I will be playing Abolite Steel Colossus. 11/11, Trample Infect, Indestructible.
Twice.
Duly indestructible.
Restructible.
So that's
He
two
destructed his way out the other
sets
side.
of Perforos triggers.
Yeah.
I guess I'll... Oh, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm not going to get him up to 10 anyway. Okay. Ha!
That was me.
I'm going to +1 Seheeli to create another servo token. Perforos.
He still has no flyers, TG.
Looks like you guys have a Nelson problem.
Just digging around his phone.
Nuh-uh.
You done?
What,
Did you want to do the Perforos trigger?
I did.
No, you didn't.
The second time?
The second time?
Oh, I didn't
The
see
shaft is
I didn't
entered.
see your
Yeah.
The
dick.
shaft has entered this zombie dick
That's
is
what she
in the
said.
servo. Yeah, that's it. That's what she said. Yeah, too many times.
I didn't see it. Is it on the battlefield yet?
Fucking A, brother.
Gross wiener jokes. Toilet humor. Despicable.
I'm going to
Despicable you.
I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to sacrifice the Elixir of Immort... no, wait, that doesn't do what I want it to do. I wanted to then sacrifice a token to get it back, but I forgot it shuffles itself in with the graveyard. So I can't get it back, and I just need to hold on to it for now. Yeah, I don't really think everything's got... So I can attack with this and this for 3.
You can kill...
I can't...
Oh.
I can't
He's
kill...
clicked up, so
Yeah, I
everything's
can't kill.
extra -1.
Yeah, I can't kill any of your planeswalkers. I can't do anything. I can't attack into Tej. I can't do anything to your planeswalkers. I'm not gonna be. I have no flyer, so I can't block. Well, you don't have Sarkon anymore. But
No,
Tej
Tej
does,
does.
and he's got all flyers. Insane.
All 2 flyer.
So my servos would
Two
attack
fly,
you.
two
My servo would be
trees.
0. My solemn would hit you for 1, which.
Oh, this is a fun game.
Yeah.
I like this puzzle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Wait, is there a way that I can? No, I can't. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pass a turn.
Alright, end of your turn.
Damn it, he has a response.
Dude.
Damn it.
I'm going to cast Sakashima's Protege.
It's protege, but sure.
I'm sorry.
It's
It has
spell
slash-
fizzles.
It's Sakishima.
It has Cascade,
Sakishima.
and I can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
Cascade first for 5 or less. Ganti, Lord of Luxury. When Ganti enters, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, I'm going to look at it, and I cast it, I'm going to spend mana as any type. I'm going to look at the top 4 of Nelson's Luxury. Exile 1, for as long as I can look at it, cast it. So taking land would be stupid. Fuck. Forgetting the lands.
They go in the bottom of my library.
Bottom of the library in a random order. Alright. I thought long and hard about this.
Like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the best option for me is to have the Protege enter the battlefield as a copy of Kozilek.
Probably.
Protege.
Try to counter some spells, maybe.
But I can only draw 1 card.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can draw 1 card.
Protest. Go. Protest.
Go. That guy.
No,
That's the one.
that's the me. Untap. Upkeep? I don't think so. Draw. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're gonna Spark Shaper's Visionary, 3-drop. Being in combat on my turn, I can choose any number of target planeswalkers I control that become 3/3 hexproof burbs.
Forgot you had that one.
Does it resolve?
Did you know he had it?
You put it back in my hand.
I'm the one who gave it to him.
I put it in your hand?
Well, we
one of you
put it into piles and you selected it.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
that was you.
Well, he was going to pick the pile with it in no matter what.
That's
not
Okay, sorry, Dad.
No, the point was
3,
you were the one who made
6,
the
9.
decision, so I didn't pay any attention whatsoever.
Fair.
I mean, now I can swing for 12 in the air. 3, 6, 9, 12, just with the planeswalkers, and I have a bird. Nelson, no flyers.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm going to Oath of Jace. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3, pitch 2. We're gonna pitch Guff Rewrites and play the Gatewatch. Land for the turn will be this mountain. And then I take a point from using my talisman. Teo, Geometric Tactician. ETBs with 4.
I like that guy.
When he enters...
Shit.
I was looking to scoop up some copies of that, but I've never pulled the trigger on it.
I get a wall. With Flying and Defender. And then it's +1, you and target opponent each draw a card. But you guys haven't drawn yet on either of your turns, so I'll just be giving you advantages. And then choose left or right until your next turn. Each player may only attack the nearest opponent in the chosen direction. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to make my planeswalkers birds. Nelson. 3, 6, 9, 12 in the air.
I think I missed a trigger, but it's not going to matter here.
Oh.
I think I missed a Perforos from my shaft.
No, we got it.
Well, we got these two. Did we get that one?
Yeah,
we did.
We
Yeah,
made a big
okay.
deal.
I couldn't remember.
At the same
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, in response, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to crack my Elixir of Immortality and gain 5 life.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you shuffle. No draw effects. Just shuffle it into your library.
You deal 5, you take 12.
Yeah, I don't have any flyos.
Okay. I'm gonna -3 Guff and
Commander damage.
it is commander damage, yeah. But I'm also gonna just use Guff's ability, which will proc twice because of the Phoenix trigger.
Yep.
So
I'm
1,
dead.
2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone takes 10, and I draw 10.
Fuck!
Nice.
That's what I was saying when I said Nelson has no flyers. So I think you still lose.
So for the first time out with this Jenova deck, I was content with how the parts that I saw functioned. Getting a 2-drop out and just piling counters on it worked really well early. But this deck was designed to do a little more than that. And it took just a turn or two too long to really get rolling. At that point, everybody had blockers. I really wasn't accomplishing much other than picking off a lot of tokens here and there. So there were pros to what this deck was doing, but there were also a lot of cons. I didn't see any card draw. I didn't see any of the ramp. There's 14 sources of turn 1 or 2 ramp in this deck. I didn't see any of those. It was very creature light until a little later in the game. But really only being able to cast a spell a turn really kind of handcuffed what this deck was supposed to do. not seeing one of my creatures die and trigger the commander's ability to draw like multiple cards was a little surprising to me. The deck does not want to rely on opponents to have to kill them. Yes, if they get big and they get some kind of evasion, they might be incentivized to do so, but there are also sack outlets, and I was watching those kind of on that one big Gyruda turn, like I was milling away all the ramp, all the sack outlets. And I feel like if that Bristly Bill had just squeaked in underneath that Blasphemous Act and I drew 10, 12 cards off of it, that this might have been a different game, but he was just a little too big for his own good. Seeing the one card a turn, a couple loots when Bill would attack as the ring bearer, it just wasn't enough card velocity to really get this deck going. And maybe that's something I'll look at the second before I run it a second time. I believe I have enough card draw in there, but I saw so little that now I'm double guessing myself. All of that aside, while I might have appeared to be the bully with that big Bristly Bill at moments, this turned out to be an incredibly even game with me being the first person out. I had one giant Kerchunk on Schnell's life total, but after his following turn, I was out of the game and everybody else was in reach of each other. It came down to kind of a rock, paper, scissors. I have to do this to eliminate this person, but then it opens me up. And it kind of turned into a little game of chicken there. And it led to one of the best finishes that I feel like we've had in a long time in our little pod here. It was fun to watch. Once again, the Precon reigns supreme. We like to joke that we're bad deck builders. I don't think that's true. I think we're all pretty competent deck builders. We just like to play at a certain level for the most part, and just Precons are just better and better and better. And yeah, especially these Modern Horizons 3 ones, those are exceptional decks. Congratulations, Schnell. Now to win with one of your own decks.
So, I brought Seheeli back to the table. This is a deck that I really like the design of. It feels like, even though it can cheat out big cards like Eldrazi's and Colossi, it does take a while to get everything online unless I draw, basically every low CMC artifact in the deck and can keep them all around. So it's powerful, but also can be interacted with quite easily. And it feels like a deck that is, it can be, I guess, difficult to face. It's not oppressive, but it can be kind of a bitch to deal with, but it also can easily be interacted with. And it's a deck that I really like, that I haven't played in a while, and it felt good to bring it back out. Overall, this entire game was, I think, the kind of shot in the arm I needed from a Magic perspective lately. I haven't really felt the spark, as it were, and I've said this a couple times that we've played now, where it's just, I don't know what it is. You get in a slump, with a lot of stuff, and there was just something about Magic lately that, I still love the game. It's still fun, but it just was not hitting, as the kids say. And this felt good. This really, like I said, gave me a shot in the arm and got me excited about it again. I thought it was a great game. Chris's new Jenova deck, I thought was really cool. Bristly Bill is a card that, obviously, as we saw tonight, just gets so out of control if it can't be interacted with. By the time I had, what is a decent board wipe in Blasphemous Act, the thing was so big it didn't matter. But it allowed me to kind of, board check both Schnell and Tej. And at that point, really, it was Tej that I needed to board check, since I wasn't going to hit any of Schnell's Planeswalkers. But Tej still had his commander out. He still had the Gyruda out. And all he needed was, like another clone effect, and then we were doing the whole thing all over again. I believe you said there were like 19 clones or clone effects in the deck, with even CMC creatures. So chances are, we could have gotten into another, mill off, I guess. one thing I had going for me is that, this deck does run multiple Eldrazi, so that I do have ways alongside the Eldrazi and the Colossi to shuffle my graveyard back into my library, which is helpful. The Elixir of Immortality also does the same thing. So I got lucky in that I ran this deck out the same night that, Teach was playing a mill deck. So I was able to at one point shuffle my graveyard back into my deck, because towards the end I was looking at Schnell's library and I was like, what the hell happened to your library? And then I was like, oh wait, I got to shuffle my graveyard back into mine. That's what happened. I thought it was a great game. The Guff precon is actually one that I looked at when those precons came out, just because I think Commander Guff is such an interesting character way back in like OG Magic lore, and I thought the deck was really cool. I do like Planeswalker decks. It's been a long time since I've put one together or played one. This kind of made me want to go back and revisit, some of I think the most recent one I ran was a Grixis one that was helmed by one of the Bolas. I think the Flippy Bolas from, is that like Core Set 19 or something like that. And now I kind of want to go back and look at my Planeswalker army again, and maybe take a stab at a different Planeswalker deck. That Bolas one just never really, it wasn't that fun to play, and it never really got off the ground the few times that I ran it, so I took it apart. And then Silumgar with Gyruda, holy cow, that thing was awesome. We saw exactly what it can do when it gets the right pieces online. Teej was able to ramp pretty early because I gave him an island, and then he was able to ramp even more because I gave him the chalice, and then he got his own chalice. So there was a lot of mana that he was able to kind of play around with as he was going through things. And I thought this deck was really evenly matched. Chris got taken out essentially on a crackback from Schnell after he had punched Schnell in the mouth for like, I don't remember, 24 or something goofy like that. And Schnell just kind of came over the top and took him out. And then it really felt like anyone's game kind of there at the end. The thing that set me back was that my board was not very strong. I didn't have anything that had haste out of my big creatures when I needed them to be able to kind of survive at the end, because I had no flyers. So I knew all Schnell had to do was turn his Planeswalkers into dragons. Luckily, Teej had taken the Sarkhan, but I forgot that he had the card that I saw when he hit me with the Brainstorm. Or the whatever it is, not Brainstorm. Put these cards into piles and you pick one. And so that I forgot that was in there, and that gave him evasion too, because it turned them all into 3/3 birdies. And so he was able to get me down there. I was able to stay above death from that initial attack with the Elixir of Immortality, but then the two double activations of the Guff. That Phoenix is really cool in that deck. That thing is pretty nasty. So all around, I thought it was a great game. Seheeli, it was cool. I got to play some of the big fun punchy cards that are in that deck, some of my battle cruiser stuff. It's always fun in a deck like that to drop an Omniscience and then just play out a Blightsteel Colossus and a Kozilek and a bunch of goofy shit like that. But then you run into, Omniscience is really cool, seems really neat, but unless you have ways to consistently fill your hand, you just really run out of steam. And combine the Narset with the fact that I didn't really have a way to consistently draw cards. Joyra was down. I didn't see any of my blue cantrippy spells. I didn't really get a chance to do too much with that, but I was able to, poop out a lot of really cool, fun cards. I got the Machine Pope out there and some fun stuff. So, like I said, I don't know what it was about other games, with other decks that I've played where it just didn't really feel, it didn't fill me with that magic spark. But tonight, man, this game was awesome all the way around. It was so much fun. It was kind of the reinvigoration I think that I needed to get creative about maybe retooling some decks or coming up with some new lists. Flushing out lists that I've kind of got twirling around upstairs, and it felt good. I'm really glad we did this. This was a lot of fun. It was exactly what I needed, and I'm glad I got to play this game with my friends tonight.
I'm going to start this out just by highlighting Gyruda here. I'm having an absolute blast with this Silumgar deck. I have feelings of joy with this deck that I haven't had in a while. Silumgar is a deck that I've had for a very long time, and it's fun. I like the idea of a theft deck, and I always intentionally built it with no inherent win condition. The Magical Christmas Land dream was winning the game with other people's decks and other people's strategies. As time went on, when I built it and they made more theft effects, the deck went through a lot of different changes, and I think in the end it just kind of became a hodgepodge mess with no focus. So I've been considering pulling the trigger on making Gyruda as a companion for a long time, but I was losing a lot of access to a lot of really cool odd converted mana cost cards. But I finally decided to do it. This is my second outing with the game, and both games I thought were a lot of fun. And I think it is because of the switching a lot of the deck's focus to having clones in the deck. So, as I said at the top of the game, the deck now does have a quote-unquote win condition. In that I can potentially mill all of my opponents out, as we got a little bit of taste of tonight, because Gyruda hits the board, each player mills 4 cards, I get to steal a creature with a converted mana cost that's even, and all of my clones in the deck, they're even, obviously, and so if I hit a clone, I can just have the clone enter the battlefield as a copy of Gyruda, and we all do it again. So, if I had included every clone I could, there would be a whole mess of them, and almost a guarantee of hitting a clone every single time I mill. I chose not to include every single clone I could, because a lot of them only copy creatures that I currently control. And I didn't like that idea for the theft deck. I wanted all of my clones to have the potential to copy anybody's creature. So I intentionally excluded a lot of clone effects, while including every clone I could find that enters the battlefield as a copy of any creature that's on the battlefield. And I think the count is at 19, which is almost a 20% chance of hitting a clone every time I play Gyruda. So it's not... there's a very good chance I'm going to hit a clone every time we mill 4, but the chances are lower than one would think they should be, hit at that 25%. And I really like that restriction, because it still plays into the I am playing your cards, I am stealing your things, I am not simply copying my own things and then going on from there. But I like the option to do that. I early on played a Copy Crook, which copied Intellect Devour, my own thing, but I was still able to take cards from other people, and I got to play them. I played a land off Nelson, I played an Everflowing Chalice off Nelson. But that Copy Crook could have been a copy of anything, depending on where we were in the game. I didn't like the idea of sitting on clones in my hand that could only copy things I control, not being able to copy everything else that was out there. So that's why I made the decision that I did. Excuse me. But that being said, if Gyruda hits the board and if I hit a clone, I'm more than likely going to choose to get my own clone to hit the Gyruda again, because I like the idea of just milling people out as much as I possibly can. I might not be able to be taking advantage of their resources, but they're also not being able to take advantage of their resources. So it's a fine line here as far as the vibes go of, is this still a theft deck? Is this just all clones? Should I put more clones in even though they copy all my stuff? But then it's getting away from having Dragonlord Silumgar as the commander and leaning more towards it just being an overall Gyruda deck. What I really liked about this game tonight was that I got to play Silumgar. And playing against a Planeswalker deck allowed me to have more targets than I normally would, and I did try to steal a... I did steal a Planeswalker from Chanel when I cast Silumgar the second time. The first time I tried to take Chris's giant bristly bill. which he prevented me from doing. But all the actions I was taking in game tonight, I thought they were all just great actions. The deck really felt cohesive in a way it hasn't felt like in a long time. It felt like it felt like it had a plan. I was utilizing other people's cards against them. Even getting a land off Nelson, even getting an Everflowing Chalice off Nelson. Those aren't big splashy plays, but they were definitely impactful. And I really appreciated the deck. So overall, I really like where this deck is at right now. When future sets come out, I'm going to be now looking for more copy effects that can hit anything instead of just my stuff. With that even converted mana cost. And it's just a new, fresh direction for the Silumgar deck, and I'm really, really happy with it. Chris came to the table with Jenova, and I was really excited to see that, and he needs to bring that back as quickly as possible. I saw taking a couple of his things, seeing what he played. The direction the deck wants to go in is evident, but he didn't get to play many of his own things. Even so, having just a giant bristly bill is scary in and of itself, but I want to see more of this deck. I really wanted him to have more creatures and more counter strategies. So we didn't get to see that, but Chris still demonstrated that even with the limited resources he had, he was still a big threat with that bristly bill, and no one just had the removal to get rid of it. So that was really cool to see. I want to see more of this deck. Schnell came in with his Guff precon, all Planeswalkers, and that was just, I enjoyed watching that deck play. I was aware of the deck's existence, but it's been many years since it came out, so I lost any short-term knowledge I had of what was in the deck, but seeing him pull it out and seeing a dedicated Planeswalker deck as someone who has a Planeswalker deck, just a lot of fun to see. So he put up a fantastic fight with that precon. It really, the end of the game really boiled down to a lot of fun. It was a very interesting puzzle to solve. I had that Sakashima's Protege in my hand, and Nelson pulled out two really big things, one with Menace, one with Trample and Indestructible and Trample, Indestructible, and Infect. And I was really trying to decide at the end there which one would be the better one to copy. And I went with Kozilek because it was going to get me a card draw. And in my mind at that end game, it was going to be try to take out Schnell, then deal with Nelson. He didn't have too much going on, but the tables quickly turned after that. So I don't necessarily know that I made the right call, but I think I did, because I think seeing that extra card could have potentially done anything, rather than getting an indestructible creature that with Infect that wasn't really going to do much beyond being indestructible. If I didn't have any answers, which I didn't have in hand. So, and speaking of Nelson's Seheeli deck is one of my favorite decks that he has. That is just a fine-tuned machine, and I love it every single time he sits down to play with it. Seheeli is, again, a commander that I would build myself if she was a dragon, but she is not. She is just a little artificer, but that doesn't change the fact that her abilities are super cool. The way Nelson built this deck is amazing. I always like when he plays big Eldrazi cards, because I like seeing the Eldrazi cards. I currently don't have a deck that has any Eldrazi in it now. I am in the process of completing a list and building one, which will hopefully hit the table real soon. But Eldrazi as a card type or a creature type has always intrigued me ever since they were first released. they're just way too big and too expensive, and I just could never find a home for the couple good ones that I already have. So Seheeli, though, I can play vicariously through Nelson, and like a lot of Nelson's decks, just seeing it at the table always puts a smile on my face.
Commodore Guff is a precon that I decided to run unmodified because it is very similar to my to a Pramicon, which is also red, white, and blue Planeswalker deck that I built. They are not identical. There are some different choices. I'm going to just sandwich these two together, keeping what I think are my favorite parts of both decks. And we're going to keep the Planeswalkers alive because Planeswalkers don't see a lot of play at this table. And it's weird because Planeswalkers tend to be busted. Tej has a Planeswalker deck. Nelson played a Planeswalker commander. But in the 99, we don't see a lot of them beyond Hyper Focus. So whatever I don't use for this deck in my Pramicon is going to be scattered amongst the rest of my decks where appropriate. But beyond that, yeah, it's a precon. Precons have been really good the last couple of years, and it's Commander Masters, not Modern Horizons. So either way, it's a premium, not for everyone product, but apparently it was for me. Chris's Jenova deck, +1/+1 counters can kind of just snowball out of nowhere if you don't have the removal. And I had the Swords of Plowshares in hand, waiting to use it against the biggest threat coming at me. But one of the things that I've tried to learn and control myself with is save removal for when it affects me terribly. Don't just try and help the table, because the table is not going to help me. Be selfish, be controlling as much as I can, and don't help anyone else, because it never works out. Don't just go, okay guys, I got this one. But to that end, I had to try and deal with Tej when I did. Garuda is a really good creature with those copy creatures, because as we pointed out, you can't respond to the next copy coming into play because it's part of the original ability. So you can't just, okay, well in response I'm going to remove Garuda and then, stop the chain, because you can't do it. It's a perfect mechanism. So that kind of sucked that we couldn't do anything other than just hoping Tej whiffs out. And thankfully, he did, and he did not mill us all. Nelson's Seheeli deck. We've seen it before where it's artifact, really good artifact, and then, oh yeah, we're late game. Here's every Eldrazi I could find. And thankfully, he wasn't in the board state to stop flyers, and he was not a turn faster where he could get stuff out and start swinging, because Annihilator 4, at the very least, would have made me choose some very costly permanents to get rid of if he swung at me. And it just so happened, without the flight defense and the whatever that blue guy was who turned my Planeswalkers into birds, I was just set up perfectly to repeat the crackback that I did to Chris, where I could double my Guff trigger and get everybody for another at least 10. So in the end, yeah, it was real close. It was anyone's game. When Chris knocked me down by over 20, leaving me with, less than a dozen life, I really felt like cracking him back might put me in a position where I just lose. So thankfully, it just happened to work out that I could get the W without too much top deck, too much luck. But overall, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Please like and subscribe, and check out the other stuff that we've got on the channel.